Hello, today I would like to introduce to everyone the recently developed FINora AI to help you analyze insights and create business future action plans for any type of business. This is a multi-tenant supported web application. So, without wasting time, let's complete the registration process and let's introduce its features to everyone. Here you see that even after completing the registration, it is not possible to log in, because this newly registered user has to be activated from the admin panel. I'm skipping the admin panel functionality here, because it's not necessary for now. So, after logging in as an activated user, any business data needs to be uploaded to this workspace. You can upload CSV or Excel files here. Once the upload is complete, the Click to Process Data button will be enabled to click. The modal you see here will basically do the work of data mapping. This task is a very important task, because for proper business insights, it is necessary to map the headers of the uploaded CSV or Excel file. Here I have uploaded an accounts receivable data and am working on mapping it. After clicking the Confirm Mapping button, the system will advise you on which fields would be good to have, but this will not prevent you from processing the data. Here you see that your data has been processed successfully. And here you see your uploaded dataset as a card view in your workspace, where you see some basic statistics such as how many missing data, date formats, or special characters exist in your uploaded dataset, which helps give you a basic idea about the dataset. You can upload any other type of dataset this way. Notice that there is a status batch showing Not Ready, which means this dataset is not yet ready for your business insights analysis. At this stage, I upload sales data to facilitate a little more detailed understanding. It is possible to upload more different types of datasets this way. This is not just a software, it is an analytical tool that you don't need to be a skilled analyst or data scientist to use. If you have any special requirements, you can let me know and I will customize it according to your requirements. Actually, many big companies have already built many types of analytical tools or platforms, but to use most of them, you have to go through a learning curve that takes a while and usually requires a tech expert to use those tools. But this application does not require any tech expert to use. A business owner or anyone with a non-tech background is able to use it. So, here you see I've uploaded 3 separate datasets, and each of them is showing a Not Ready status batch. Now let's take a look at the dashboard. Here you see that nothing is being represented on the dashboard. I believe you already understand why the dashboard looks blank. Now let's get the datasets ready. You see 3 buttons here. The first is the Process button. The second is Export as CSV. And the third is Delete rows with missing values. Now let's click on the Process button, which will basically automatically correct various incorrect data values and remove the data values that cannot be corrected as garbage elsewhere, which can be corrected later, and the corrected data values will be automatically added back to this original dataset. Notice here, after the data processing is complete, the basic statistics count in the card view, such as missing data, special characters and invalid date, is updated. Let's process sales data in the same way. Sales data processing has started successfully. Since a dataset can contain a lot of data, the data process runs in the background so that the user can continue with other tasks. Look, the Not Ready status batch still remains, because there are still a lot of missing values. Here, only important column values are being considered, which are essential for proper business data analysis. So, let's click the Delete rows with missing values button, which will automatically move the garbage data elsewhere. A confirmation message pops up to start the process, which we confirm. Great, now look, the status batch has been updated to Ready status. And you can see that the missing value count has become 0. Although the special character count is not 0, this is not a problem for now because the required column values have been modified according to our needs. Now you see various statistics being displayed on the dashboard. Since the data for invoice or accounts receivable is ready, the visualization related to the data analysis of accounts receivable is being displayed. Here you see many types of charts being displayed, which are compatible with accounts receivable. If any other charts are required apart from these charts, those can be customized and added as per the requirements. Now let's get the sales data ready. Before that, let's see where the garbage data is. Clicking the Garbage Data button will display a list of garbage data for this dataset. By clicking on the Edit button in the Action column, you can update any garbage data you want, which will automatically be added to the original dataset and reflect in the dashboard. Here I am updating a garbage data, updating the value of the total invoice value column to 41987 and copying this value, which I will later validate from the main dataset. Here you see the message being displayed that the update has been completed and has been successfully added to the main dataset. So in this way, you can update the garbage data that needs to be updated, which will automatically be added to the main dataset and reflected in the dashboard. You can permanently remove any data by clicking this delete button. The permanent delete operation will begin after the delete confirmation. Permanent deletion has been successfully completed and cannot be undone. Now let's check whether the data we updated from the garbage has been added to this main dataset or not. Here you see that the updated data, 41987, from garbage has been successfully added to the main dataset. So this is how we can update the data from the garbage data and add it back to the main dataset. Now let's go to the dashboard and check if the data is reflected or not. Here you see the value, 41987, reflected in the dashboard. For the purpose of data validation, I am showing a table view of the main dataset here, which will not actually be in this dashboard. Here, the dashboard charts and data metrics cards are represented based on the uploaded main dataset, which is ready status batch. Now let's go back to the workspace and prepare the sales dataset for the dashboard. This will help you understand the dashboard's functionalities better. Although I believe you already understand. Look, the sales data is ready now. Now let's go back to the dashboard and see the reflection of the dashboard. Here you see that a new subtab, Sales, has been automatically added. I missed one small functionality, which is that the system will notify the user after each operation, which shows in this notification bell. I am logging in with an old user to shorten the video and present all the features. Let me tell you here that this system has been maintained with sufficient privacy in terms of data security, so that the business data of one user is not mixed with another. Let's now take a look at the cash cycle board. This board is actually customized based on a requirement request from one of my clients, which is very interesting and very meaningful and necessary. Through this board, the user is seeing how his cash conversion velocity is. Now we are on the profitability board. This is also developed based on the requirements of one of my European clients, which is really necessary for a business owner. Now let's move on from reports. Here I have created several types of reports. In fact, there are many business owners all over the world, for whatever reason, do not use any kind of accounting or any other business management software. They save or maintain their entire business accounts either through a CSV file or an Excel file. As a result, it becomes a little difficult for the business owners to understand the status of their business or analyze their business insights. So this system can be very necessary and beneficial for the said business owners. Just business owners or managers will upload their CSV file or Excel file and they will be able to see their business insights or business status, which will help them in making their next business decisions. Most importantly, in this system, business owners can upload all their data weekly, monthly or yearly, and all their data will help in generating this report. Another key point is that this system can also be used by audit firms. Even if someone wants to integrate it with their existing accounting or business management system, that is also possible, so that the user does not need to manually upload any CSV or Excel files. Apart from these reports, if any other reports are required, that can be customized according to the user's requirements. Now let's explore the functionalities of the most powerful and essential feature of this system, forecast. Here we have created several forecast models like reports which are generated based on user-uploaded data. If you want any new forecast beyond the forecast models here, it is possible to customize it. You can contact me for that. In fact, all these forecasts help a lot in managing and planning a business. To be honest, for any industry, this type of forecast helps a business owner a lot in making many important decisions. Here you see that it has generated revenue projections for the next 2 years from now, which are being generated based on your uploaded data. The more user data there is in this system, the more accurate the projection or prediction or business forecast is able to generate. Here you see that in the AI Insight section, it is generating some findings and recommendations for the user for the convenience of the user's understanding. In fact, these types of features are being used a lot in the current era. While developing this system, I mainly developed it keeping AI features in mind. So for now I have developed a few forecast features here which can be customized according to the user's requirements. So, along with the forecast, almost every forecast has AI insights added to it that generate recommendations or assessments based on the user's uploaded data, which is very important for a business owner. Now let's go back to the dashboard, where another of my trademark features exists, which is the AI agent. I have named this AI agent AI CFO, which will actually play the role of a CFO. This AI CFO agent actually works on the dashboard generated from the user's uploaded data. Based on the context of the selected dashboard, this AI agent will respond just like a business owner communicates with his CFO and expects a response. I have not integrated any kind of commercial AI API here. I have used open source so that I have full control, which ensures the privacy and security of a user's data. Because if I integrate ChatGPT or something like that, it does not actually ensure the privacy or security of a user's uploaded business data. Here you see the AI CFO agent responding with real data and giving advice or recommendations. Although I am using a very small AI model, I hope it will respond better over time. To be honest, there are many businesses around the world that for whatever reason do not have a CFO or have not appointed one, but they need someone who can play the role of CFO. So this small effort of mine is basically to fulfill the CFO responsibility of the business owners through this AI CFO agent. So this small effort of mine may be of benefit to many businessmen, audit firms, or many others. I don't know, this may be a small initiative or a startup, but I believe that such solutions can have a lot of impact. Many big and famous companies may have already developed such solutions, but how affordable such solutions are for small and medium-sized companies is a big question. So if anyone needs such AI-enabled solution, then you can contact me. If you have any question or query, then you can contact me without any hesitation. I will try my best to support you. Thank you very much for taking your valuable time to watch the product demo.